Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mahdi English School. This video is for class 3, subject grammar. The thought for today is education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, written by Nelson Mandela. So, if you are educated, you can fight against all the odds, difficulties that you face in your life. Education is a tool. If you are educated, then with the help of your education, you can find the solution to any problem. There is no such problem in the world which does not have solution. But for that, you must be educated. And how will you be educated? You have to study very hard. You have to study like Dr. Kalam did, as we studied in English. So always keep on reading books and getting knowledge. Topics. In today's video we will cover lesson number 10, simple tenses. That is the new chapter of your grammar textbook that we shall start today. Lesson number 10, simple tenses. Understanding what are simple tenses and their forms. So today we will understand the meaning of simple tenses. What are the forms of simple tenses? And we shall also solve the textual exercises. So first, let us understand the main thing in the lesson. What are simple tenses? And as I tell you every time before we begin with our video, that you have to be seated with your notebook, pencil and eraser, so that whatever is taught, you can write it down. So please see that you are writing the points that I tell you to write down. Let us begin now. So in your notebook, the first heading that you have to give is lesson number 10 or chapter 10, simple tenses. SIMPLE, simple, TENSES, tenses. Give the heading in your notebook, lesson number 10, simple tenses, explanation and textual exercises, solution. So this you will not write, you will just write the name of the lesson. Please see that you have written the name of the lesson as I have highlighted for you, so that you can see it clearly what you have to write. So let us learn about the simple tenses. So the word tense indicates the time of an action or an event. What is the meaning of this word tense? What is the meaning? First of all, you should know the meaning of this word. So tense means indicates the time when the action was done or when the event was done. It indicates the time, it denotes the time. Was it done yesterday? Is it done today? Or will it be done tomorrow? So tense means time. Do write the words which I underline. Tense means time. For example, see the examples which are given. Number 1, the moon shines brightly. So what is highlighted over here? The verb shines is highlighted. Now, why have they highlighted the verb shines? So here it is. In this sentence, the verb shines indicates an action in the present. What does it indicate? It indicates the action in the present. Means the sun, the moon shines brightly. So here as you can see how the moon shines brightly. It is shining, right? SHINES. It is present tense. See, S is added over here. It shows the action which is done every day. It is simple present tense because the moon shines brightly every day. It is universal truth. Like the sun rises in the east, same way the moon shines brightly. That is a universal truth. So whenever you are talking about an action that is in present tense, right now the moon is shining. So you can say the moon shines brightly. Next example, yesterday she visited the doctor. What is the verb over here? Visited. Now, visited is past tense. See, it is given. In this sentence, the verb visited indicates an action in the past. What does it indicate? the action done in the past. So ed is added over there. Why do we add ed? Because it is the rule of past tense that in all the verbs you have to add d or ed. So visit becomes visited, play becomes played, like that. So she visited the doctor, that action is over because she visited the doctor yesterday, not today. Yesterday means the previous day, the day which is gone. So yesterday is past tense, and because it is past tense, we have to write the verb visited. Visited means past tense, the action which is over. Now that action does not take place. The action has got over. Then, next example, number 3. Tomorrow she will pray at the church. See, the first word itself is tomorrow. Tomorrow means the day which has not come yet. We say today and tomorrow and yesterday, right? So yesterday has gone. Today is still there. Tomorrow has not yet come. So tomorrow she will pray. The verb over here which is highlighted is will pray. Did you see over here will is written? Will, it shows future tense. So in this sentence, the verb will pray indicates an action in the future, the action which has not taken place. The action which will take place now, that is future tense. That action which has not taken place, it will take place. So that is called future tense. I hope you have written all these 3 examples in your notebook. The 3 examples which we saw were of past tense, present tense and future tense. So yesterday is gone, that is past tense. Today is still there, it is present tense. Tomorrow will come, so it is future tense. And always with future tense you have to write will. Remember this point. Please note down this point. Tomorrow means with future tense we write will always. Whenever you see will, you have to understand that the sentence is written in future tense. Now, coming back to present tense. So, as I told you, we will learn about simple tenses because the name of the lesson itself is simple tenses. So, let us learn the first one today. What is simple present tense? What is simple present tense? So, there are 3 types of present, there are 3 types of simple tenses, right? Simple present, simple past, simple future. But today we shall learn about simple present tense. Present means the action which is done now. Not yesterday or not tomorrow, but now. Like now you are listening to my lecture, that is present tense. So let us read what is given. The simple present tense indicates an action that is happening now or it happens regularly. It is very important definition. Please write down in your notebook what is the meaning of simple present tense. The definition can also be asked in your exam, in the final exams, so you have to learn it. Simple present tense, it indicates means it shows the action that is happening now, which is happening right now. Like you are listening to my lecture now, it is simple present tense. Or the action which happens regularly, something which you do every day, that is called regularly. For example, I watch English videos every day. The action which you do regularly, that is your regular action. So you said I watch. So watch means it is simple present tense. I brush my teeth every day. So that is also regular action which is done every day. I eat my food every day. So that is also simple present tense. whatever you do regularly, whatever things you do every day, that things are included in simple present tense. And whatever you are doing right now, that is also included in simple present tense. So please do write the definition without fail in your notebook. Definition is very important. Then let us look at some more examples of simple present tense. So after writing the definition, you also have to write the examples. Number 1, the dog barks at the mailman. The mailman is a person who brings mail, like a postman, you can say, that is a mailman. Who brings the letters for you, right, in the cover, that is a mailman. And you can see the dog, he barks at the mailman. He thinks that he's a stranger, or he might be a thief. So the dog is barking. So the dog barks means this action of barking is done right now. This is happening at present. This action is happening at present time, right now. So this is simple present tense. And as I told you before, you can add s or es in simple present tense only when you are talking about a boy, girl, or an animal or anything. Then you can add s or es. Means if you are talking about he, she, or it, then you can add s or es, but only in simple present tense, not in the past and the future. So barks, that is the action which is done by the dog at present. So this is simple present tense. Number 2, I clean my room. See how the room is neat and tidy, cleaned up, right? You should also do it regularly. You should also clean your room. I hope you do it. And you should not wait for your mother or anyone of the elders to clean your room. You should clean the room yourself. So, I clean my room. This action of cleaning is done right now, or you can say the action of cleaning is done every day. Suppose there are some students who are very good and they clean their room, they clean their house every day, right? So that students can speak this sentence, I clean my room. That is the action which takes place every day. So if you clean the room every day, then you can also write this sentence, I clean my room. So that is regular action. As I said, I watch all the videos of English. Same way, I clean my room every day. So that action is done each and every day. And one more sentence you can say, I pray namaz every day, right? Because that is something which you do every day. So you can say, I pray namaz every day. So there also you used the word pray because that is a regular action which you do each and every day. So whenever the action is in present tense, something which you do every day, that is called simple present tense. So I hope you have written these 2 examples. 3 and 4 example, I fold the laundry. You fold your clothes, right? Before you keep it in the cupboard, your mother or the elders, they might help you for folding your clothes. Only then you can keep it in the cupboard. So I fold the laundry. The clothes over here are referred to as laundry. The towels, the t-shirts, whatever you wear. So I fold the laundry. This is in simple present tense because this action of folding is done every day, regularly. So the word fold is in simple present tense. Then she mops the floor. See over here how she is cleaning the floor with the mop. So you can say she mops the floor. Now as you can see over here, M-O-P-S. Again, S is added over here. Why? Because before this verb what is given? She. So as I told you with he, she and it, you have to add S or ES depending on the verb which is used over here. She mops the floor like it is given over here. So that is habitual action. That is something which she does regularly. Do you do it regularly? Do you clean the floor? Yes, you should do it. You should fold the laundry, you should mop the floor, all these things you should do regularly. You should help your parents and especially your mother. So she mops the floor. That is in simple present tense. Then example number 5 and 6. I always listen to music. I always listen to music. So always, whatever you do every time, that is always. For example, I always complete my book on time. I always obey my parents. So that action is also called in simple present tense because that action is done every day on regular basis. I work hard. Yes, this is very important. You should work hard and that should be your regular habit. Not like one day you work hard and the other day you do not. No, you should not take rest in between. You should constantly keep on working hard. After a week, you may take rest for one day, but otherwise, every day you have to work hard. So, I work hard or I work very hard. That is in simple present tense. So, the verb is always and here the verb is work. These two verbs are in simple present tense because these actions are done every day, regularly. So, all these sentences which we saw, sentence number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all these are in which tense? All these sentences are in simple present tense. It indicates the action that is happening now or which happens regularly every day. Then, leave one line and give the next subheading, that is simple past tense. What is the next one? After we completed with simple present tense, the next we have simple past tense. So past means it is over, it is gone, that is past, like yesterday, that is past. The simple past tense indicates an action that began and ended in the past. The action which started and it got over in the past. Now that action is not happening. The action which got over in the past. Like, I went out yesterday. I completed my book yesterday. So all these actions are in simple past tense. The actions which got over. Now that action does not take place. I wrote my test yesterday. I got my result yesterday. So these actions are over. I completed my second class the previous year. So these all actions are in simple past tense. The actions which have ended, now that action is not happening. I watched the video yesterday. That is also past. And if you are watching the video now, you say, I watch the video now. But if you have already seen, then you can say, I watched. Then you will add ed. I watched the video yesterday. So that is called simple past tense. So examples. Rahul played with his dog. Here the verb is played. As you can see how Rahul is playing with his dog, right? Very cute dog, and how he loves Rahul. So Rahul played with his dog. Played is past tense. Over here you can see ed is added, right? So as I had told you, when you want to change the verb in past tense, you can add d or ed. That is simple past tense. Means now Rahul is not playing with the dog, but he completed playing. He was playing maybe yesterday or the day before yesterday or some days back. But now he is not playing with the dog. He played with the dog. This action has got over. Then number 2, they cleaned the room. See how the room is cleaned. Again, did you notice one thing? ed is added over here with clean. Clean is present tense. If I want to make this past tense, I have to add ed. So the verb becomes cleaned. Clean is present. Cleaned is past tense. So suppose you cleaned your room yesterday or you cleaned your room 2 days back. Then you can use this word cleaned. I cleaned my room before 2 days, or I cleaned my room yesterday. or I cleaned my room in the morning. So this kind of verbs are simple past tense. Then Rima danced beautifully. Rima danced beautifully. Again, same thing, adding ed. The actual word is dance. We are just adding d because e is already there in the spelling of dance. D-A-N-C-E. Just add d and make it past tense. If you remove d, then it becomes present tense, dance. But if I add d, it becomes past tense. So Rima danced beautifully. Rima danced beautifully. Now she is not dancing. The action of dancing is over. Maybe she danced beautifully yesterday or at the function or before some days. So that action is over. Now that action is not happening anymore. So Rima danced beautifully. Danced is the verb in simple past tense. Same way, number 4. Ram wrote neatly. Ram wrote neatly. Do you know what is the present form of this verb? What is the present form of this verb? It is write. W-R-I-T-E. Write. So if you are doing now, then you say, I write in my book. But if it is over, if you have completed writing, then you will say, I wrote. W-R-O-T-E. Wrote. W is silent over here. So Raman wrote neatly. See how neat and clean. You should also write it in the same way with neat and clean and writing. So over here, see, the spelling has changed. In all other words, we can add d or ed. But here we have changed the spelling. The present form is write. W-R-I-T-E. But here we are writing wrote. W-R-O-T-E. So here the spelling changes. Raman wrote neatly. This action is over. Now he is not writing. He was writing in the past. So the action is over and we say wrote. Number 5. He ran very fast. See how fast the boy is running. So he ran very fast. Ran is the past tense of run. R-U-N. Run. That is present tense. But now he is not running. He ran very fast. Means in the past he was running. Maybe there was a running race. So he ran fast in the running race. Or maybe he had a race with his pet dog, right, or pet cat. So he ran very fast. Ran is the past tense of run. 6. He stayed at the home. He stayed at home. So all of them went out, but he stayed at home. He did not go anywhere. So past tense of stay is stayed. The actual word is stay. S-T-A-Y, stay. Past tense is stayed. Ed. So that is also simple past tense. So these are all the examples of simple past tense that we saw. What is it? The action that began and ended in the past. These are all the examples of simple past tense. Now let us study the third one, simple future tense. As I had told you, there are 3 types: simple present, simple past, simple future. So number 3, simple future. Leave one line and write this heading. The simple future tense indicates an action that will happen in the future. Future means tomorrow or after I speak. Whatever happens is future. The school will restart soon. The students will come to school very soon. So that is all future. Right now that action does not take place. Right now that action has not been done, but that action will take place in the future. So the simple future tense indicates or it shows an action that will happen in the future, means that action has not taken place yesterday, nor has it taken place today, but it will take place tomorrow or after some days. Tomorrow or after some days, that is future tense. Right now the action is not done. Now it will happen. See the examples. Jimmy will be playing in the garden. Jimmy will be playing in the garden, but still he has not gone. Over here you see will be playing. So will is given. Whenever you see will, means it is simple future tense. Right now, Jimmy has not gone there in the garden, but now he will go and there he will play. But still he has not gone, he will go now. So will means simple future tense. Number 2, Sahil will eat pizza after playing. Sahil will eat pizza after playing. Right now Sahil is playing, but after playing he will eat pizza. So will eat, that is simple future tense. He will eat maybe after 1 hour or after 5 hours or in the evening, but not now. Afterwards. Afterwards means future tense. Not now, but after some time or tomorrow or after 2 days or after 5 days. All these things which take place afterwards, they are called in simple future tense. And you have to remember this word will. Will means simple future tense. Number 3, Reena will go to school. Means now Reena is not going, right? Because your schools are closed. You are also not going. So Reena will go to school. You can say I will go to school. Will means it is simple future tense. Now it will take place. Right now she is not going, but she will go later on when the school reopens. I will travel around the world. So some people have that wish, they want to travel around the world. But now they are not doing it, they will do later on, afterwards. So I will travel around the world means I will go now. Still I have not traveled, but I will start traveling the world now. Number 5, it will rain tomorrow. See, the word is given tomorrow. Did you see this word? Tomorrow means not today. After today what comes? Tomorrow. Yesterday, today and tomorrow. These are the 3 tenses. So tomorrow means it is future tense. Today it will not rain. Tomorrow it will rain. Tomorrow. And here is given will. So will shows that it is in simple future tense. Will rain. I will study hard for exams. So the boy is saying that he will study hard. When his exams will come, at that time he will study hard. Right now he is not studying. Right now he is not studying very hard, but he says that he will study hard for exams. When the exams come nearer, he will study hard. So will study, will rain. Here will go, will travel, will be playing, will eat. These are all the examples of simple future tense, and simple future tense shows that action will happen in future. Right now the action is not over, but it will happen in future. So I hope you have written all the 6 examples for simple future tense as well. What did we study in today's video? In today's video we studied lesson number 10, simple tenses. In that we understood the meaning of the word tense, means time or action. Then we saw some examples of present, past and future tense. Then we studied simple present tense along with some examples. After that we studied simple past tense along with some examples. And then we studied simple future tense again along with some examples. So I want you all to write all these examples of all the 3 tenses one time in your rough book, and that is your homework for today. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day.